Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chitalayam. The question we're going to answer today is, what do you do when an incompatible person with you puts in the effort to try and become close to you? It's not that they're a bad person or anything. You just don't think you're very compatible. What do you do then?
Are we like really on like the incompatible thing, or can I say like I can make some like I can find ways to make them compatible?
You know, we're gonna stick to, they are an incompatible person. For whatever reasons, this isn't gonna work out. And what do you do then? You know they're incompatible. There's not much changing that.
Okay, okay, this is not an easy question because if I help them, then like I'm being a bad person to myself. But if I ostracize them, then I'm being a bad person to them. Um, and the fact that they're putting effort means that even though I think they're incompatible, they are not thinking that, and they actually think there's still more to do here. That is a very tricky situation. So I like I do want to get like reward them for this thing, but I think it depends on where I am at in my life. So if I'm at a place in my life where like I'm just like yearning for positivity, yearning for time, and then some incompatible person comes, that's just bad luck, and it's not really on them. It's just life, and I don't really build a good relationship with them. I just act like an extra bit of like the introvertedness thing, and like just hope that they get the message. And like I don't really put a lot of effort. I give them valid reasons whenever I have some things, but just because they're valid doesn't mean they are always the right thing to do, right? So I'll probably do that. But then if I do have time in my hands, then like the question I asked earlier is like yes, we're not compatible now, and for some like reason they think we are, or we will be able to get there. So like have a belief that while I know that we are not compatible now, maybe in the future we don't have to be the same amount of incompatible. We might be able to find some interest, because if you're not able to find interest, it's not like you have to be the one to like let them go. They will also find you irritating, and that's the special spot. What do you think?
Really good answer. And I will say that middle school Ilakkiya had her mind on some very incompatible people. And I don't think the way I went about, trying to keep them away was necessarily good. But, you know, for whatever reason, if this is just a person you don't want to get close to, whether it's, they wronged your best friend and now they can't be your friend or whatever it might be. Um, so something my parents told me, which I think is very valuable, is if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? Don't say something mean. So if someone is trying to approach you and putting in the effort to become your friend, what be don't be brutally honest, but be honest about, hey, I can't hang out or I don't want to do that, but don't say something that you'll do and then kind of do it hating yourself or hating the other person. Like, don't commit to doing something and then not do it wholeheartedly, especially if you know you don't want to do it. So yes, you're coming up with excuses, but explain why you can't do it. You may not necessarily need to be brutally honest with them about exactly why, but at least be honest, but be nice. To strangers, you are generally nice. Most people, a lot of studies show that on average, you give more positive, you assume more positive intention with strangers than you might do with people that you know. So just like a stranger, assume positive intentions and just be nice to them, but don't get yourself into something that you don't really want to be doing.
So essentially, you're saying if they're incompatible, treat them like strangers. I
Yeah.
get the message.
you know, what are their nope.
I can. I'll do it. So essentially, what you're saying is, if they're incompatible, treat them like strangers.
More or less.
But so that's the thing. Maybe like we shouldn't need people to be able to do that, because we don't live in a fair world. Like sometimes we do need to ostracize people for us to come to a better place. And if I know we're social creatures and stuff, but like do we have to be dependent on people to always get that sense of belonging? So is that because that if that's true, then some people are bound to not have that sense of belonging, and that's just a thought I don't want to have.
Yeah. I think we should discuss more about that tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. See you
See you
then.
then.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!